Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. Listen, just got word from the founders over at Creative Score about a new feature that they added. I wanted to bring it to you first. I promise you this will be a very short video because I do not want to hold you long. Let's take a look at it. So what Creative Scores is, it is a actual ads optimizer and or landing page optimizer and now thumbnail optimizer. And what they do is they're using AI to see where people's eyes are. They're using the psychology of it. They're seeing if the messaging is right. I think everybody can use a little tool like this. But what happened was the founder was like, hey, Jenny, where's he at here? I put the question, hey, why do you not do YouTube thumbnails? Is this on the roadmap? Can you add? He came back and says, hey, currently we do not have a specific media for YouTube, but you can kind of put some other filters in and do that. Well, this morning I get this email message that says, hey, please see our new release for YouTube thumbnails. Hope you enjoy. Gary. All right, so listen. So you might be saying, hey, let's see what this thing can do. So I already went over this. If you need to see a full walkthrough of this tool, you should be able to see it up top right now and just go through the tool. But we're going to just do a quick look at the tool because basically what it does is it supposedly now should be able to pull up your thumbnails and give you a score on them and see how good they are. The image analyzes the image, the headlines, the story. Does it tell a good story? I think this can be very good. And you guys know I have a YouTube masterclass. I do have a waiting list for that. This may just top off what I'm looking for when it comes to my YouTube masterclass. All right, so what I've did is I've already uploaded a thumbnail here, and as soon as I uploaded it, immediately went to just to generate leads, increase web traffic. This auto-populated YouTube thumbnail because they didn't have this at first. Now YouTube thumbnails there, which I can appreciate. Subcategory, subtype, YouTube sector, choose sector, type and image, media, entertainment. All right, so it captured all this masterclass, content creators, YouTube growth, so on and so forth, right? So it got all that. So now let's analyze it. Let's take a look at the analyze. So again, I wanted to do this very fast. We'll do this in real time. We'll see how long it takes. It's pretty good. All right, so let's see what we got here. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to do a full breakdown. And I think now that we have AI, if we slowed down and took our time to see how, because there's so many people getting into the game, there's so many people with landing pages, there's so many people with ads, what you do is you're going to have a kind of a cheat code in your back pocket to let you know if it's looking good. So this is the meter here. It's running. Let's see how long this takes. I don't want to do this in real time. Let me just come back and I'll tell you how long it actually took me. So it's 12:12 now. As I run this, we're going to come back and look at this. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to pause it and we're going to get to the bottom of it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to pause it and get to and see how long it takes us. All right, so we are back. We broke at 12:12. It's 12:16 now. So about 4 minutes, anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes. So what we have here, let's take a look at the score. What did we come up with here? So it gave us a pretty good, right? They're saying good. Hey, your content can potentially outperform most other creative materials we tested. Try some of these improvements to reach peak effectiveness. Has good eye catching. It's eye tracking, influence factors, headline, visual, storytelling, emotions, copy, right? So as you can see here, where the heat map is, that's what people were paying attention to when they see it, right? They see a face here, they see this right here, and they see that, right? And what you can do, I went through the whole thing on the other video that you'll see that I did a full breakdown. I'm not going to do a full breakdown here, but I think they did a pretty good job. The eye tracking is excellent. I'm saying that because this did a pretty good job here. You have these other maps. So this is attention, fog map, AOI. I need to figure out what that means. Cognitive demand, meaning that people are actually looking at it here. So this is not bad. Clarity, cognitive demand, attention. All right. And I guess ultimately you want to get them all in the 100s, but I think above average, this got excellent recommendations, no improvements. I've never gotten that. And I just tested this out just to see if this would work. Again, this is my thumbnail for my YouTube Growth Academy. I have a full school I'm putting together for YouTube Growth. I do have a waiting list for that to get into the masterclass and the community and the entire school. So I'll put a link in the description for that if you are interested in that. But YouTube, man, this is one of the things that I'm really trying to get better at. I'm good at the research and some of the other things, and I'm able to get views. I want to get more views, and they tell me the thumbnail is it. So I'm trying to get better at my thumbnails. And I think this tool is right on time. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe. I'm normally doing digital hacks, putting them together, but this is a pretty sneaky tool that I continue to like right here. Let's see how the headlines do here. And again, I went deep into this. So I don't really have a good headline here. I know I don't. I was just testing it out. But yeah, the headline is very clear about the subject matter. Growing a YouTube channel, no changes needed for clarity, but I need to put in benefits, right? It doesn't immediately highlight the benefit of achieving YouTube growth. Here's a recommendation. Focus on the tangible benefit. Example, YouTube growth, turn views into revenue. Those are things that if you're just putting together a quick thumbnail, you may not put that there or something like that, but that's pretty good. Interesting. Keywords, YouTube growth is excellent. Relevance, no changes needed. So this gives you a good idea on your thumbnail. And I think they cost, let's see if I did it. This is a full analysis, right? So the full analysis, let's look at it here. A full analysis is going to cost you, an advanced analysis is going to cost you 15 credits. I think we equated this to about 20 or so a month. And if you just do a standard analysis, it's 5. I think for YouTube, you probably can do a standard for 5, but I think a full analysis is maybe like a landing page or some type of ad copy where you're trying to get a really good return on ad spend, ROAS there. I think if you wanted to get that, I think you can probably opt. And so what I'm showing you now, that was the advanced, but I think you can probably get away with just a standard for your thumbnails. It's just what I'm thinking, unless you really, really wanted to do, because your thumbnails, you're not going to get an immediate return on YouTube because there's more inbound marketing. But if it's outbound marketing, you definitely want to spend more of your credits there. And those are the things I talk about in my YouTube masterclass. And again, there is a link, going to be a link in the description if you want to get on the waiting list for that. I do have an early release beta on that. Not really a beta, but I'm releasing it early to a lot of people, probably around maybe 60 people. And then they're going to have an opportunity to resell it. Only those first 60. They'll have an opportunity. If they like it, they can resell it. And then I'll put them on an affiliate program and they can resell my my masterclass if you're interested in that, if that's something you're interested in. But hey, this has been Jenny Jones. You guys have been great. I really, really like this. They added it. I can't say they just added it for me, but I did ask them, right? I asked them, right? And then someone said, yeah, so they added it here. Yeah, they added it. So that was me, Digital Growth Hacks. I asked and they added it literally. And I just asked this on the 30th. They responded on the 31st, and here it is. It's the 7 days later, it added it. This is a game changer. I don't care what anybody says. And if you opt for it, I would get to tier 3 to get more credits, but you definitely can get away with a tier 2. There's nothing wrong with a tier 2, or gradually grow up, get an spend $89 for it, and then get more tiers. Now, I wouldn't try to use this as an agency right away, but I would try to let people know, hey, if you want that improved, or they're your client already, let's see if we can do what we can do to improve this thumbnail or this landing page. I think you can get a good return on your cost right there. This is, hey, I'll do that for $50, $60 and do a deep analysis on it. Get a couple of those and you're good to go. Definitely works well if you already have a client base already. And again, talk about that in my digital, my YouTube channel, my growth masterclass. Hey, you guys have been good. You guys take care. Goodbye for now.